Last episode, we introduced you to the Masters Academy Cafeteria Remodel project. We are helping the school transform their cafeteria to a more modern, rustic look. We are adding black metal awnings over the lunch counter and windows, as well as wrapping a 52-foot section of wall behind the counter with a black chalkboard restaurant theme. We're also going to add faux stone to 9 columns around the cafeteria to really make the space look amazing. It's gonna look incredible when we are done. But there's one small problem. In order to get the stone here on time and meet the client's deadline, I had to order the wrong color stone. It's what they had in stock, without the client's approval, actually. So now I'm on the hook, and we are going to have to hand paint all 94 pieces of faux stone in order to match what the client originally wanted. And we don't have a lot of time.
So Renee is out sick, so I get to match this faux stone. We're trying to match the sample that the client picked. We're spraying the whole piece to make it darker with a base color that you're seeing in the cracks and crevices. Then we have to hit it immediately with a wet rag in the areas that we don't want to paint. It's definitely looking better, but something's just not right.
All right, tell me what you're doing here.
So, what we got
Do you
going
have
on
the
here-
the sample piece,
Yep,
right?
I got the sample right there.
Where'd this come from? You did that?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I did that one
man.
already. I just wanted to see, 'cause
Yeah.
this is the color, so
First one, right out the gate, looking
Just-
pretty
yeah.
damn close. Rachel didn't even know. She didn't have to worry about none of this.
see, got that covered, man. See that?
Look at that. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So obviously we want to get, I think we want to eliminate this brown, and so
this
she
right
definitely
here.
doesn't like those.
She does not like
nope.
that,
So I
okay.
would think, we want to maybe even leave that a little bit heavier in there. Don't
Those
brush it
browns.
off so much.
Okay. This is the color they chose. This is what they agree with because it's a little different than
It's
this.
a little
See?
different. Like how different do you
This
think?
is got a little more
Browner,
green
right?
or green. Yeah, it's greener or browner here. This is like more tan. Yep.
You think we could take some of this dark gray and mix it up with this and kind of make our own color? I got the beige, I just need the gray. Well, I got the gray. Good thing I just wore a t-shirt today. When I get my stuff all messed up. Look at Renee, it's got like 18 colors back here. He's just doing, what? We got pink, and it's not even Renee, is it? It's Saul. I bet you if Renee was here, this joint would be clean. All organized. What to see about that? Yeah, just that little bit, right? Let's see it, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There you go. And then that would be, and then we could come back in and just hit that little gray and be looking real. All right, so here's the original product from GemStone. Looks great, right?
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
just didn't match the exact colors that they were doing in the location, in the cafeteria, right?
Yeah.
So we were gonna paint it. So we've got the sample that the client liked and we're trying to match that color there, right? So we did it and we got this. Now this looks way better and looks much closer to this here, but look at the difference between this dark brown that we had, or this beige, whatever it is, and then
Yeah.
this here, and it's much greener, right?
It's got green hue to it, yeah.
Definitely. So then you had to go back and
They
remix
messed up
this color,
the color,
right?
and then,
All right.
Yeah, and then we had to get.
And now look at here. So we just used that exact same color in the same process, and look where we are.
Yeah.
Man, it's right there.
We're
It's
right
really
there.
close,
Yeah,
right?
we're right there.
And that's not even dry yet. Once that
Yeah,
dries,
once it
it'll get
dries,
a little
it'll
bit
darken up
darker
just
there.
a little bit,
Man,
yeah.
I think we got that, dude. And then, so this is what we want to do on all these pieces, the end caps and all these, get this set, and then we'll come back in and hit that little gray, because
That little gray,
this is
yeah.
the production stuff. We
Yeah.
got to get this color,
Yeah.
main color done. Like, once you spray it, how long do you wait until you wipe it?
I do it instantly.
Like, right
Yeah.
away?
Yeah, instantly, because if we wait too long and it locks up.
Just dries up in there.
Yeah, we're in there trying to clean the piece off for real then after that point.
Yeah, man, it's super close. It
Yeah.
looks good. We'll add in a little bit of that gray in there, and I think we'll be on.
Yeah, like you said, it'll be fine doing it afterwards because it's spots.
Yeah.
You're going to do it in spots.
Cool.
So,
all right,
yeah.
try
that'll be
that up
fine.
for me. I'll come take some pictures, get it down to Rachel, and see if she thinks
You got
everything's
it.
good.
Will
All
do.
right, thank you.
No problem.
We got the technique down, which is awesome. So I think, we're going to be okay. We just got to get the right colors because that's what Rachel wanted. I can't go in there with brown. We'll do all that work. She's going to be like, it's still not right. All right, so Chad now is over here building the 18-inch tall by 6.5-foot wide awnings that we made the frames for, this inch square tube frame that we painted satin black. And then we've got these nice corrugated satin black panels that we're putting on there now with visible fasteners, so it kind of give us the look that we want. And then we're gonna take these out there and we're gonna mount these little Z-clips onto the wall over the top of the window, and then that frame on the awning is just gonna hold right on, just gonna sit right on those little deals, and it hangs over the window. We put a couple screws in the bottom and we're done. Yeah, we got this really nice corrugated satin black already, you know, coated material. It's a galvanized thin gauge, maybe, I don't know, 16th inch. And we got it from Next Level Metals up in Sanford here, great company. First time I've been working with them, but so far everything's great. They manufacture this to size, so it's 3 feet wide, and then we tell them we want it 18 inches tall, we want it 4 feet tall, whatever we want. And then that's how we just go out there and attach it to the existing structure, that big awning out over the food line, and then these guys go over those 6 windows. It's gonna be a great project. We're excited to get those out. We gotta have these things installed tomorrow to match up with the guys that are wrapping the walls and doing that architectural film on the food line. So we're getting close.
So where are we at now with this thing?
Okay, so we got it all figured out. The problem we were having was this red was just a little too dark for the customer. So we sprayed them, or we actually brushed them with the yellow. And then this is what we have afterwards. Yeah, this was the dark one right here. We painted it to match. And now we got rid of the dark red. You can still see a little bit of the light, but that's totally fine now. The first plan we had was to put some gray on there first and go back with the backwash afterwards, but as soon as we applied the backwash, the original gray would re-wet and come off. So we had to come up with a whole different plan after that. Okay, so now our plan is to finish up putting the yellow on all of the dark areas. Then we're just gonna rock and roll with all of the backwash and we should be good to go. We're gonna be out of there after that.
Now that the paint team nailed the color on that faux stone, we gotta get moving and get everything installed at Masters Academy. And they're not waiting on us either. Their crew started moving all of the cafeteria equipment back into place after they finished resurfacing the floor. Bob and Dina started installing the awnings over the windows, and they went on just like we planned. While Tim and Chris got all of those black awning sections laid in place over the cafeteria line to give it that rustic industrial look. It looks so much better than that fabric that was there before.
So doing wall wraps, actually 3M makes a kit to test a wall to see what types of vinyl will work best on it, but you need to really have a solid coating. It needs to be hardened, it has to be dry. Too often somebody will be remodeling and then we'll put graphics on, and we didn't wait long enough for the paint to dry, and when we go to reposition the vinyl, it takes the paint right off the drywall. You also want a nice smooth surface, there can't be any holes. You'd think the vinyl would cover that, but it doesn't. It makes it more exposed. You see flaws in the wall more when you put the vinyl on it that's got a gloss or semi-gloss finish. It makes it more obvious. So you have to really make sure the wall is completely finished and everything is nice and smooth for the vinyl. Most of the time, wall wraps are pretty straightforward. This one's going to be a little tricky though. We've got some crazy obstacles to dodge. And then partway through this wall wrap, you can see it goes all the way, it actually elevates up in several more feet. So this is not your standard wall wrap. It's definitely going to have some tricky aspects. Lumpy and Anton are out there, so we want to make sure that all these panels line up really well for them. And one of the things that you can do to help make sure that the panels all line up easy is make them all the same width. If you get a skinny panel next to a wide panel, sometimes that skinny panel wants to stretch a little bit more than the wide panel. So one thing that we're going to do is keep the panel width as even and consistent as possible. That way, when they're stretching the vinyl down the wall, it matches up as it goes. It doesn't want to overstretch or understretch and throw off the alignment. You can see the artwork is very, very busy. It's going to be very obvious if we don't get it to line up perfectly.
Now, not all of our work is indoors in the AC. The school wanted these old beat-up windows rewrapped that were done long before they met us. But as we attempted to scrape the old wraps off the glass, we realized it would take forever, and it was leaving all the glue down. So we decided that aluminum composite panels, fully wrapped, would look so much better placed over top of the windows and last a whole lot longer under the brutal Florida sun. It's difficult to reach these windows and get the panels installed. But wow, the before and after on the windows is just incredible. And now the last piece to this remodel project, the faux stone columns. Man, Tim is a one-man wrecking crew out here. He does everything. Now the stone is a little more tricky because the columns are thinner than the preformed pieces we purchased. So Tim really has to massage these pieces to get them to fit together seamlessly over the columns. It's like working on a puzzle to get these together. But as you can see, he is nailing it. All right, man, here's the moment of truth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, look at this place.
Check it out.
Oh, it's totally different. It's pretty crazy,
What a
man. That
difference, man.
awning came out super nice. I like how they paint the ceiling black.
Oh,
That
yeah,
nice
yeah.
rolled in with that.
And that wall looks real good.
Man, look at that artwork that Julio put together. Man, he worked on this a long time. That's some great artwork right there, looking like a chalkboard, but you got those color bursts.
Yeah.
They even wrapped the doors, so it just looks really smooth now. Look at
That
this
is cool with the
dynock.
little color splotch inside
Oh
the black
my
and white.
God, yeah,
The
this
columns.
is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this stone. Do you guys remember this stone we were working on? It
man.
looks like a Rio stone column. That's so crazy.
Man, that's so cool the way the guys painted that in there to make it the right color.
That GemStone product is pretty awesome, man. You saw us getting it off the truck. We painted it, man. Oh, it's perfect. It
Very
works
nice.
with all these colors. They got all these new tables and chairs in here now. That's all brand new. Man, this place is beautiful.
It is. It
Man,
is very nice.
Cafeteria sure didn't look like this when I was going to school. That's for sure. What about you, Rick?
We didn't have lunchrooms like this.
No, of course you were eating off the back of a stagecoach when you were a kid. Look at this place. It's beautiful. I really, really love it. And this Formica, remember how brown or copper that
Yeah.
was? And it's got that architectural wrap on it.
Right.
It's like a brand new place.
Yeah, look at the metal compared to that old fabric coating. I love that. What
Man.
a really clean look.
So nice. I wasn't sure about it in the beginning, but man, it's all down there. But that black is a beautiful finish from Next Level Metals, our buddies that hooked us up with that product. And then we got these black ceilings, how they painted those. That makes
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Wow, everything blends in together. It looks amazing. I'm so excited, man. This project came out amazing. Like, I don't even know if I was thinking it was going to turn out this good.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Man, look
all
at
the
this
details.
stone. This is the great thing, man, about this, because remember they put these new lights in and Tim built around these lights. So it makes it look like it's growing right out of there, man. I'm thoroughly impressed with this stone, man.
That's all Tim and JT, right?
Yep.
Very nice.
Great stuff, man. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it's something totally different than what we
Yes.
usually do. We're
Right.
not hanging off the side of a building or on a crane right now.
That's right.
But this is part of the sign industry. Is it what you do every day? No. But as a sign guy, you know how to build awnings, you know how to wrap, you know how to, stack stone. And to be able to do a project like this not only flexes your abilities, but it makes your client really super happy.
And your guys too. It's not always cranes and welders. Maybe they like working inside in the AC once in a while too.
That's always nice there, right? So keep that in mind, guys. Offer things to schools. Some different, type of clients, different kind of projects, but it's
Yeah.
really feasible.
And, a lot of times schools are on a budget, right?
Right. So what we did, imagine how much it would cost to get actual stone columns put up in here, and the millwork, right?
Replace all that millwork. Yes.
All this here instead of wrapping it, and it looks amazing. The
Yes.
wall wrap, even the metal on the canopy is an inexpensive product. But man, look how it looks. So guys, don't be afraid to offer these kind of services to your clients. It's not necessarily a sign, but man, you know how to do it. Might as well get it done. Thank you guys for watching the Media One Wrap This YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next week.
And don't forget to hit subscribe.
And definitely subscribe.